What is terrorism?
We must first understand an important clandestine operation which is commonly known as Operation Gladio.
For 40 years, secret terrorist organizations, many trained by Western intelligence agencies, have manipulated the political control of European sovereign states by a campaign of terror and murder.
A strategy of tension is being employed.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to the Corbett Report. I'm James Corbett of CorbettReport.com, and it may be summer, but as I'm sure you've seen in the last few weeks, the news does not take the summer off. However, you should. You should take at least a few days in for some fun in the sun, maybe heading out to the beach and getting your mind off of the 24/7 news feed. And when you do so, hey, why not take along a little truth music with you to keep you entertained? So, in the tradition of the Corbett Report Truth Music series, and if you haven't heard previous editions of the series, just type truth music into the CorbettReport.com search bar and you'll find the previous editions. But you'll see that there hasn't been a truth music episode since last summer, so I thought I would put together just a quick playlist for you, some suggestions for different truth-related songs. This one is called The Strategy of Tension. It's by Hex Madroom, and yes, that was yours truly, the dulcet tones of James Corbett. Sampled throughout this, and it does tell a very interesting narrative, and if you like your EDM with a bit of truth, why not check out this song and add it to the playlist? And while you're at it, you can check out Hex Madroom's other songs on SoundCloud. The link will be in the show notes, as always. There's also this, Driven by Attraction, Deceive, Confuse, Disrupt, Psyops by Residence Rain Dance. Psyops, or psychological operations, is a term used to describe the techniques of psychological manipulation used in warfare. These operations are used to deceive, confuse, disrupt, and demoralize the enemy.
With an aim toward weakening enemy resistance, the art of deliberately sowing deception has been understood and practiced for thousands of years.
Once again, thank you to Residence Rain Dance for once again including some of my speech in there, Psyops 101. I don't know if I have the voice for EDM tracks, but I appreciate all of the different DJs out there that are incorporating this into their music, so I hope people will check that out. Again, the link to SoundCloud will be in the show notes. I'd also like to point people in the direction of Finn O'Loughlin, who was on a previous edition of this podcast, this Truth Music podcast, with his Overcast Helicopter song. I think a pretty good song, worth checking out if you haven't yet done so. It's over here in the songs tab of his website, O'Loughlin.com. Again, link in the show notes. But he's also got an important gig coming up at Joe's Pub in Manhattan. The tickets are on sale online. If you do like Finn, if you want to support his work, please do so. It's an important gig because, as I'm sure you all know, it is difficult for musicians with a truth angle to make it anywhere in the industry these days. So he needs to show that there is support for the work that he's doing. So once again, do follow the link and check that out if you're interested. And in the New York area on August 30th. Other than that, I'm going to throw a bunch of different songs in the playlist. And this really does run the gamut. Everything from hardcore hip-hop to literal bluegrass to rap metal fusion to, I mean, just you name it, all different styles included here, and everything from slick major label sort of music all the way down to a guy on an acoustic in front of a webcam. So literally, absolutely everything for every taste. I know musical taste is 100% completely, utterly subjective, so I certainly don't imagine anybody in the world will like every song here, but I'm sure there is a song for anybody. So take a look through the playlist. Again, lots of different suggestions. A lot of these suggestions coming in from listeners, coming in from people with their own band, people looking to promote other people's bands. I do appreciate all the suggestions and do keep them on file for the different editions of this Truth Music series, so please do check them out. And If you do have suggestions, of course you can send them my way, but I would suggest maybe James M. Pilato of MediumMonarchy.com plays new music on his Morning Monarchy podcast every day and has an entire Pump Up the Volume podcast devoted to alternative independent music. So I'm sure he's always looking for up-and-coming new bands that are looking to showcase their work, so please do get in touch with James at MediumMonarchy.com. Other than that, I think that's going to do it for today. Just wanted to give you a little bit of entertainment to hopefully help while away some of the time while you're detaching yourself from the 24/7 news feed, and I think that is important for all of our mental health every now and then. So please do enjoy a little bit of time off. I hope you are having some fun this summer. And, well, I'm going to be sitting here documenting the encroaching New World Order as always. It's dirty work, but somebody's got to do it. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for listening. This is James Corbett of CorbettReport.com.